Okay, we're broadcasting live again. RV Davey. In case you guys don't know, let me kind of focus it in a little bit. Try to, at least. My glasses are half the problem right there. So, anyway, anytime somebody calls, it flickers this thing right off. I got to get the straight jacket, but I can't get to them right now. So, when I do get a chance, I'll get over there, and I need to empty some stuff out of here. I want to be able to bring a guitar into here and get an amplifier, a real small one in here, and start practicing again and get back into the swing of things. That's what I'm gonna do. Got 0 people in here right now. I kind of figured that was gonna happen, but you know, I hate when people call or they don't know I'm doing a YouTube broadcast. I don't know. So let me see. Hold on. Let me see who we got. I don't know if this thing is even recording. I mean, it's recording, but I don't think anybody can come in. I think this stream is live, but there's not anybody coming into the channel. Let me see. I got 1 minute. I'll give it a couple minutes. See what happens here. But yeah, I'm at, it's like a truck stop here for these guys. They come in here and they there's a spot right back over there by that bush. I kind of like that spot, but I don't know. Then you got people from Denny's, there, and they can see what, you're parking there. I don't like that. You could actually drive and get out from that side when you're eating at Denny's. I didn't realize that until I got over here. Then I've seen, the little cut through where you can just drive through it. But yeah, I seen this other van coming through, and and they, I guess they went through there because I didn't see them do it, but I guess they did. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Jeffrey Lebowski here. Who's this disturbing? Who's disturbing me? I didn't think anybody was yet. Got one person in here. I think it's only you. So anyways, it's got this bouncing camera system here. Let's see. Now no one will get notification. Why is that? Why are they not getting notification? Do I need to restart the video? Do I need to redo it? Let's see, Davey, how many miles do you have on that rig? The thing, it is bad because I can hear it. I know when one's bad. I can hear it, It could be drilled out too, but, I'd say, see if, where I'm at, up north, I don't have to register. I mean, I don't have to. Yeah, I have to register, but I don't have to, go through emission testing up there. But the vehicle's got to be registered, tagged, whatever. And what else? Yeah, so that's what it has to be, But yeah, I think the mixture of fuel is a key factor. I'm not sure. I can smell it running a little rich, and that'll eat up an inverter pretty quickly, That's my experience, at least. Galvanic converter should not just go bad. But you know what? It won't go bad if you drill it out. Drill it out, because I don't need an inspection, done. I don't have to go through emissions. That's not a freaking issue. It would be if I'm down here in the Phoenix area, yeah. I'm at the far north Phoenix area. I'm in the northwest area, but I could go east, but I got to talk to Chris about, I'm not sure if I think he might have another side to do yet. I see he's got the other gasket here, so yeah, I got this heavy duty gasket. Let's see, I believe, yeah, this one's a heavy duty. This baby right here, this sucker's heavy duty. It's thick. It's way better than the Felpros, but this is the way you got to go, man, because otherwise the other one doesn't cut the mustard, man. The other one, it's too thin, It can't, you know, if you get a little air socket in there, like a little bit of air, it just leaks, and that's what's gone on. So that's why I'll talk to Chris, and then I'll talk to him about we got another converter, but I'm seriously considering him to drill that sucker out, the new one, because it'd be that way he could drill it out, and when we take this one off, we'll save it. We'll drill this one out too. It'll just be an extra one for this vehicle. We'll keep it hanging around, you know. Hanging around, yeah. See, why did you close that? Somebody called me, and when they called like that, it cuts the stream off. So, yeah, and I got to go to Straight Jacket and fix the phone, you know, get it fixed up, so don't do that, you know. But first of all, I got to get this thing running right, get the converter drilled out or whatever, do that, and then go over to Todd's. Once we drill this sucker out, I could smell it. I could smell the burning smell, and that's the inverter. It gets hot and it burns. I smelled it, and then it breaks the particles away, and you can hear it shifting in there once it warms up, you know. It's not really heating up as it was heating up, you know, pretty good before, but it's not now. But I'll get with Chris, and we'll figure out. We'll get this other part of it taken care of. Plan number 2. Plan B. We're going to go into Plan B for getting this rig back on the road. The pressure that's created from that is intense, and it will destroy converters, or not converters, but the calisthenic converters. Calisthenic converter. It will destroy them pretty quick. But yeah, you know, I'm trying to look. I don't run it that much, but I was gonna let it get the temperature so I could see if the light's gonna come on. You know, the engine light. Got to figure out why the engine light's coming on. That will solve the problem. That's the whole key right there. I gotta call the auto shop that I can go to, but you know, as long as I could, you know, go the speed limit and make it over there and have them check why the engine light's on. Figure it out. Might need a full tune-up. I don't know. Might. Hard to say. Could be that it needs a tune-up. Chris could do the tune-up on this. I don't know if he'll want to, but maybe he will. Can you play us some? I don't have the straw to do it. I don't have the straw to play the flute. It's buried in here somewhere. There's no way I want to dig it out, you know, because it's gonna be a hassle. But I want to get the top part. You know, first of all, I ordered a what do you call? Oh, some car did pull over there. How about that? Yeah, he backed up right where the bushes are. It's a red car. They're just gonna camp. They're just camping out over there. I could show you. See how people are smart. Look at this. See that car? It's backed up. It backed up in that spot right there, right next to the bushes, so you can't see it. So that's what it did. Smart. Those are smart ways to boondock, you know. I thought about that too, but my vehicle is just a little bit too big, you know, to pull it off. So, but anyway, it is what it is. And there's right here. I'll show you here. I'll blow this up. Right there, see all that traffic? That's I-17. That's the highway that gets you to Flagstaff, Sedona, Cottonwood, Verde Valley, Black Canyon City, Crown King, you know, those various places. Oh, Seven Springs, too. You have roads that called Bloody Basin Road. You could take that road, but it's rough. I would never take an RV down there. But if you got a 4x4 truck with some height, or just a vehicle with height, you know, you could probably get back in there. You could get to Sheep's Crossing, you know, that's pretty. Then you're camping right on the Verde River. It's beautiful, man. And it's free camping, too. Free. Don't cost you anything. So, anyway, that's the scoop on that, you know. But then there's Bartlett Lake. You can camp at places there for free, too. Not the whole lake, but there's a portion of it where they don't care. They don't, they won't ticket you. You could go to Horseshoe Lake. That's free right behind the dam. There's a schoolie bus over there. See that schoolie bus cruising by. But that's probably, but they got them for sale. But those 40-footers are expensive, man. They're expensive. If you can find a mid-size, you don't, you just wait. You just hang out and wait till one pops up. I'd want all the seats out of it, first of all. Every seat taken out, and then make a bed in the back. Then you put one cabinet in. You cut out a sink, trace it, cut out the sink, and then trace the outer part, and then make it an inch smaller than that, and then it'll fit right in there. It'll lap right in perfectly. But that's what you could do there. I think Blue Van Dam did that. I think he did, but kind of like that. But he put just a one sinker in there, and that was it. And that's probably all you need. Just have one sink so you can put your dishes. The ideal situation is have paper plates, and then at the end you can just burn it, and then burn it. It's all paper good. Just burn it. It's gonna burn and it's gonna melt. It's gonna be done. You won't have to worry about it laying around in the rig. Just make sure that you put all paper goods in one bag and some other canned stuff in another bag, so you could dispose of. I get first. Let's see, I get fires. Bid on the RV. Now the RV's not for sale, man. Not for sale. I know what's causing the problem. The calisthenic converter, which is going to be taken off, and I'm going to tell Chris to drill the new one out. Just drill it out. Just drill all of it out, and then hook it up, and it will never ever. It can never go bad again. And I don't, like I said, I don't have to go through emissions, so that's not a big issue there. Yeah, that dude's boondocking. Yeah, he found a good spot. I like hanging out over here, but I can go back to, you leave Cracker Barrel, and they don't. That way, they know you can drive out of there, and then they're not going to harass you. I got there like 8:30 last night. Yeah, it's like 8:30, almost 9. It's almost full. There's already like 1, 2, 3, 4. There's like 5 rigs in there, and then they got the ones that park along the edge. Like the small vans. Just a little teeny cargo vans type. Some with the high top where you can stand up in them. That'd be the way to go. But those vans are expensive. Shoot, you're gonna pay like $50,000 for one of those. You're not gonna find those for a good deal. But yeah, I still like the schoolie bus idea. I like it because you could put a real couch in there, install your own water tank, where you want it, run your solar. You could run 1,200 watts of solar, get about 6 batteries in there, and you got a lot of power. You got everything you need. It's I know you clean. Otherwise, this misleading. What? Responsibly extensive engine damage, right? Damn. How do you know that, Chris? How do you know? You're wrong there. You're totally wrong. You're totally wrong, and I don't have to listen to you. Dude, if you're going to keep talking like that, I'm not going to keep you in here anymore, This is what you did last time. You kept, you're just going to badmouth something. I don't need that. I don't want that negativity in here. Listen, when I say it's not for sale, it's not for sale. The thing got a brand new motor put in this thing. It just doesn't blow up, okay? If it had blown up, I wouldn't even be here. I couldn't even drive it here, okay? I couldn't. So there's your answer there. Yeah, there's your answer. Answer mañana. Yeah. I was thinking about going to the Awful House tonight. I don't know. The Alpha House is over here. Let's see, what do we got here? Adrian Sandoval, do not do this if you're in Arizona. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, just be good in here, Charles. You know, don't be negative. I don't want to hear about all this stuff. You know, it's not what I want to hear. I'm not just not going to do it. I got some plans. Mainly is to live on, to live up where I'm going to be. That's my big plan. And I can't get out of here quite yet. It'll be a couple months. It'll be warming up. Believe me, I know. And by the end of February, the last week, going into April, things change. Yeah, that's when springtime starts to kick in. And if it does snow up in the Flagstaff area, it won't be but maybe 1 or 2 inches of snow, which is not going to kill me. So I could deal with 1.5 inches of snow in Flagstaff. It ain't going to bother me. So, but anyway, that's the plan. That's the scoop. I'm thinking if I got to get this thing ready to head up the hill. And, yeah, I'm thinking about going to Cottonwood. I want to hang out in Cottonwood for like 2 or 3, maybe, I'm going to say 3 weeks. So I say February, I go to Cottonwood in February. And then I can sing karaoke, play bingo, and have a good time there. And I know lots of places to camp around there. The locals tell me everywhere to go. The local people, yeah, because they know me. They know I sing there. They see my RV. They know it's me. They're happy to see me because I can sing in 2 places now. Now I get not only the main stage lounge, but I can sing at the Chaparral Bar too. And I think what I'd like to do maybe is maybe become a karaoke guy there or something, That could be something I can do, on the side. They could train me, and then that way I could do my own karaoke when I get further up, I'll just do my own karaoke. That'll work good. I just got to get a couple microphones, a couple wireless microphones, so you could do duets, and that's it. 2 microphones and a receiver, and you got the laptop. You're good to go, man. Connected it to the place's internet, and yeah, get a software program in the laptop for karaoke, and then people can pull up whatever. I'll make a name list, so when they go in there, they can type their name in. And then there's a sequence will keep coming up, and then I see the name, the next name. I'll grab the microphone. I'll go, hey, come on up, grab the mic, and let's go. We'll put all their songs in the thing. We'll have to type all their. That's the hard part. Is, getting somebody to type in the music. That's the hard part about it. But it could easily be done. I like that idea. So I love karaoke. See, that's the difference. But yeah, I'm sitting here. It's a good place to hang out. I'd like to hang out at Cracker Barrel, but unfortunately they don't want you there all day. They'll tolerate you at night, So you go hang out somewhere and come back. That's what you do. I gave this thing a nice rest. I drove over there, came back. We're good. But all these trucks are just going to stay here. They're because they got hours. They got to track all their hours, and they're required by law to sleep a certain amount of hours. They give them a allotted time to do that. That's just something they do. You're not going to be a MC, Davey. Forget it. What do you mean? What do you mean by MC? How long till they run the homeless out? I mean, no, you're not homeless. See, what you're doing is you're boondocking. I mean, this is like, it's like if you went to Quartzsite, you pay $180 and you got your spot. And nobody's going to harass you. You got a dump station, you got trash. That's the good thing about that place. But I'm here. So my big thing is I got to get to a dump station somehow. And I'm thinking, once we get this thing up and running, I do have a cartridge for this thing. It's basically a cassette. Holds 42 gallons of waste material. And then what you do is you take that, you roll it up into the car, you roll it in, because it's got 4 wheels, you tie a rope to the handle, you put a piece of plywood down that fits perfectly in the back of the car, then the cassette will fit on the plywood. It's not going to do any damage to the car interior. It'll be just fine. Who's that? Oh, they're trying to back up in there. They're trying to back up. But anyway, so you do that and you're good, you know. Then you go to a free dump station and you pump it all into that cassette off of this. My friend's saying, well, only pump half of it. I said, I'll try, but I don't want to bend the handle for it. It's a different style. So I could pull it out, but maybe I could pull it back in and only empty half of it. I don't know. Be better just empty the whole thing, you know. If the whole thing will go in there, why not? And then we just roll it into the car, you know. Get inside of it, grab the rope, and pull it up the piece of plywood. Yeah, you go to Home Depot, buy the plywood, have them cut it, measure the, you know, it's just, you measure the inside of the car, and that's what you do. So if Scott's listening, just measure the inside of the car, and when the hatch can open, then you can take the waste, put it in there. It's not going to leak. It's not going to smell. You're not going to smell anything. You're going to bring deodorizer in the car, for one, but it's not going to smell. It's not. So you take that to you find a dump station, which is off of Tatum Road and Dynamite. There's a northwest corner. There's a freebie super pumper right there. What's going on, Joni? Haven't been looking at the side chat here, but I am now. I just want to acknowledge you. Delusion, what? So anyway, and we'll get to the steak. I mean, the cassette's perfect because it was on sale for a good price, you know. And it's a really high quality one. I'd like to get the other one that's 36 gallons. You know, just get 2 of them. You know, and Scott needs to buy 1 or 2 himself. You know, you want extra, just that way. If you're going into town, you might as well take it into he's got to learn to dump these tanks anyway. He's got to learn how to do it. So he'll understand what I'm saying. Yeah, you have to, like I said, that's the problem when you don't have a household, water system that will pump and flush a toilet. That's the problem. That's the problem when you don't have a septic system installed on the property. That's the problem. So you gotta take in what you got and look at the situation and go from there. You deal with the situation head on when the time comes. You just know when the tank's full. It's half full, man. Like after about a week, just dump the damn thing, Pour a gallon of water in there with the chemical dissolver, let it sit there for a day till the next day, and then dump it. You're good. Keep it down. Don't let it fill up. You don't want to try to make it as less heavy as I still want to do the composting idea. I'm still up on that. Make a compost. It's simple. Get the peat moss and some chips, wood chips. Just cutting the wood and the trees will create a lot of dust. You collect the dust, put it in bags, and then mix that with peat moss, and then put that in a 5-gallon bucket, and then build yourself a carousel where you sit down, and then all you do is open the cabinet and slide the bucket out once it's full, and have 2 of them there, maybe 3 if you got enough room, but 2 for sure. And then always have a bag and whatever, your stuff that you need in it, already pre-mixed. And then slide it in. When the other one's about half, I'd say 3/4 full. And that's just how you deal with it, That's how you deal with waste, you know. You do what you can do. How many people we got in here? How many people? Let me see. It says 14, I believe. We got a pretty good crowd in here. You know, we're up here at north, right next to the I-17 here. Up in the far north Phoenix area, northwest Phoenix area. Not too far, it's at the beginning of northwest, but Phoenix goes way, way, way west. Like 300th Avenue or more, you know. When you come into Phoenix to get back into Maricopa County from Quartzsite, I believe it's about, I can't remember the miles now. I should have wrote it in, but I'm going to say it's around 50 miles or a little less. You don't start hitting traffic or people, you know, the freeway widens up or widens out as soon as you get into town, pretty much. So basically about, you know, 45, like I said, 45, 50 miles. That gets you into the you know, city part of Phoenix, you know, where it actually becomes a city. But yeah, it's the outer part of the city, you know. It's stretched out. You know, we're this place is growing like the Dickens, man. It's going further north. It's going further northwest. It's growing in three different directions. It's growing south, and it's growing to the west, and it's growing to the north. So it's really growing to the north. It just keeps moving and moving and moving. Right now, they're at, Cave Creek, Arizona is where they're at right now. So they're going to push that. That's going to, I hate to say it, but that place is going to become a city, man. It's already there now. They got a Walmart. They got Walgreens, CVS. What else they got? They got all kinds of stuff there, you know. What's up, Katie Hoke? Let's see. Oh, I promise I'll be nice today. Well, I hope so, but you know, I know that I got to get to the doctor. It'll be Tuesday because they're booked up. I tried to see if I can move the schedule so I can take a taxi there, but I should get my ID or the insurance ID card. And what else? I'm trying to think what else I got to get. Trying to think what else. I know I got to go to ADOT too, and I got to get this thing I need the handicap plate, and I've already done this up in Flagstaff. There's no reason I can't get that plate, get a plate, and get the tag. You're down here in the Phoenix area. This is where they do it, you know. So what do? They get me in there. I've already paid for this stuff. I gotta call these people, man. It's freaking depressing, man. It's enough to make me throw up, you know. Well, I appreciate the praying, but you know, I've definitely outlived Camo Dave. That's for sure. I've outlived him, you know. Davey's brain is like a pinball machine. Well, you know, it's what it is, you know. That's what I'm saying, man. I say what I say. I mean what I say. If I don't say so myself, you know. That's my famous little slogan there. I like doing that slogan because that slogan came from the movie Tombstone. It came from Doc Holliday. He goes. I forget how he talks. You know how he talks, and comes in. He's at the bar with all the bad guys there, and he goes, well, I say what I mean what I say if I don't say so myself. He comes in there and says a phrase. I'm going to have to get that phrase. I got the movie in here. I just haven't opened it up. I'm going to rewatch that movie. I'm going to get that phrase really good. You know, I'm going to get it down packed. But yeah, we're here. We're hanging. It's a good place to hang. Let's see. I got Ken's Back Road Travels. Everybody on here is outlived Camo Dave. Somebody working their, walking their planet out. Let's see, lived Camo Dave, what's the point? I never cared for. There's Jeffrey Lebowski. There's some people I never cared for somebody, and I don't try to use people's names. I'll leave them out. Just because I don't want I don't want to piss them off. Or get them pissed off over somebody else. So they're not doing that much harm, and they're not harming much. It's the movies. It's not real. Yeah, movies are not real. My friend always looks at the movie scene and like it's real. We don't have Janice Lala on here today. I see Katie Hoke. Me neither, Jeffrey, but I'm trying real hard. See, some people have a hard time getting. What did somebody say before? The Mobile Traveler said this. He goes, if you try to get along with somebody, you try, and then you just keep trying harder. Try harder the next time or the current time to make it so that you could get along with the person. That's what you do. The Mobile Traveler, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool with me. If he was here, I doubt if I'll ever meet up or camp with. I camped with him twice or something. So, or I don't know. I can't remember everything. Let's see. Demands a cooking stream. Let's see. You may have finally learned something, Davey. When people's names come out of your mouth, they walk up on you with the flashlight. I'm trying real hard. At least you're learning. Yeah, I'm learning something. Definitely learning something, Yeah, we learn how to do the streams a little bit better, It's not. This is easy. This is cakewalk for me. It's easy peasy, all this stuff. One thing I got to do is find a laundromat, because I got all my clothes in a proper. I'm gonna put everything into one unit, and then what else am I gonna do? Get this tank dump and get the calisthenic converter and fuel filter replaced. I should be good to go. It's driving faster than what it was, but I know it's no bueno. So, like I said, I'm gonna go easy on it till I get that converter taken off. I gotta have Chris follow me to where we gotta go, just to make sure nothing happens, And if it does, that's why I want towing, just in case I have to tow it. I want the Good Sam's membership, and get that, and go from there. But that's the key factor, I'm still gonna look for maybe a cargo van, or maybe a. I like the idea of a cargo van because they're small. I could park them up close somewhere. I could build one side. I could build a bed, put a Wave 3 heater, put a little small plate. I conserve water. I get all the wipey wipes, get a bunch of those, and a few gallons of water, and a couple crates of 3 crates of 24. Yeah, I could smell that inverter. Yeah, I could just smell it just sitting here. I could smell it. I know it's messed up. Just because I know the smell of the damn thing. So I'll tell Chris. I said, "Well, the thing it gets cherry hot, and that's when it has a hard time driving. Yeah, we just gotta drill it out, get all that crap out of it, and just clean it all out real good, and put it, and then weld it back. But we need to weld it back really good, I might have to get it tack welded from Chris, because I don't think he welds that great, I want a good bead lathe, so I might have to go to a muffler shop, which is right up the street. Once we do the calisthenic converter, then we just have them weld the. I don't know if they'll do that though, But I could have them weld the damn thing, But it needs to be they're gonna test the converter, because we're in Maricopa County here, so I'm sure that's what they'll do. You can't. Small calisthenic converter is not even hot right now. Your motor is fixed. The motor is good. you know, I know why you keep saying the motor's bad in this thing. It's not. It's not bad. The motor is fine. So that's all I could say at this current time. I have no clue where he is, and I'm not feeling that. Feeling that peace, whatever. Let's see. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. Let's see. Mine were cut off and stolen in Florida. I drove it all the way home to Louisiana. Sounded like a badass RV. So, yeah, this whole field's gonna just be jam packed, and as soon as I see first truck come in here, I'm gonna bail out of here. I'm gonna go across behind that guy over there. I'm just gonna go behind him because this place is just all gonna fill up this way, and I don't want to take up their spot, you know. So, you know, so a truck comes in here, so I could get tighter and close, you know, park up next to this dude real close, but I'll just stay where I'm at for now. Because then these guys are good, man, at pulling these trailers, man. They know what they're doing when they back these trailers in. They're just so good, man. You're not going to go to Denny's in one of these things because where are you going to park it? So yeah, you got to get out of the rig and you got to walk to whatever, Denny's or the Waffle House, whichever, you know. Who else we got in here? We got, boy, these glasses don't do justice for me, I'll tell you. Hold on, I got better glasses. Hold on, let me try something different. Let me try to get a better pair of glasses on. Let's see here, I'm going to do this. These glasses are really good. Okay. Okay, now we got good glasses. Now I can see, actually. It doesn't need a converter. You're dumping fuel because of something else, and it's the filling the converter. Do whatever though. Well, what do you think? We should drill it out, Tasha. Drill out the converter, the calisthenic converter. Just drill everything out of it and then put it back together and weld it and call it a day. I mean, because when I go up north, like I said, I don't have to go through emissions, so I do have to get my tags and driver's license, so I got to do that, deal with that too. So what are we? We're in January, so I'm gonna look at my wallet and make sure I get the correct date. Make sure I do it. But I guess I could do it for the same place again. And just duplicate the driver's license and then get another one sent. Problem is, where do I send it to, you know? I gotta get an operational mailbox up north, you know. I don't care if it's a small cubicle mailing device that you pay for, or you get you can just get a regular mailbox and get your mail, you know. But problem is, I'm not there right now, so just not there right now. Maybe you have 2 dump sites. Dump site where? Where are the dump sites? No, I ain't driving until it stops. If you got towing, that'd be one thing, but I don't do that unless I have towing capacity. Laura Stevenson's life. How you doing today? How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody in wherever you guys are at? I don't know where you guys are, but we know where I'm at. I'm in a desert here in Phoenix, Arizona. So we are at the far north extreme. It's, once you get out of here, you're pretty much scot-free from it. Because once you just get about 5 miles past this point, the traffic reduces big time. Freaking reduces to, almost, especially on a weekend it'd be different, but like for now, it's not bad. I mean, I can just show you what the traffic, just show you how bad the traffic is. So it's kind of like, there's a lot of traffic like right here. Like I said, if you go another 10 miles out of here, then it changes drastically. The amount of traffic that's, it's like a bunch of ants going back and forth each side, She wrenched me, and I'll link the dump station near you. Dump station, I mean, the closest one is, hold on a second, I gotta get rid of this thing. Get rid of that. Let me get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Okay. I got too many. Let's see, Jeffrey. You need to stalk and beat him first. Yeah, nobody's gonna beat me. I don't need to get beaten up. I don't need any of that kind of talking here. Well, no talk about beating people up and killing people, okay? Unless you want to be the next Dexter. And you know what happened to Dexter, don't you? Remember Dexter? Do you know what happened to him? He leaves the modding to your... Yeah, so Tasha, yeah, you can pull up... he said he could pull up a link to the dump stations around here. Deer Valley and I-17. Deer Valley Road, I-17. I don't think there is one, except for RV parks. The closest one they told me was 27th Street and Bell Road. So that's a long drive from here. Yeah, about 10 miles or 12 miles, whatever it is. Spread out town, man. I took care of Katie problem. So yeah, we got to pull up a dump station nearby. I don't think there is one. I think if it's a possibility, Waste Management might have one. I don't know. My mom just threatened to beat me with a big fat ugly stick. Your mom's pretty vicious, Joni. I noticed that on the Thanksgiving stream. She's pretty vicious to you, She could get downright ugly with you, that's for sure. See, Coates went off on me and blocked me in his stream for being your friend. Ha 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 ha. For being my friend. Well, you know what? He's got me hidden in his channel, so he can't see me. Nobody else can see me either. So, but I could go under a different channel name, and he doesn't. What difference does he know? He doesn't. Yeah, I could just go into his channel under an anonymous name, and he won't even know. Yeah, Gerald's a fool. Yep. Gerald is a fool. Okay. But yeah, it's all right, That dude's got, I like that setup though. There's another way I can go too. I got another dude that's got an RV that could be potentially for sale, but I don't know. Got to find out about it. It's a Class A. It's a big mobile. It's like 33 feet long. Be nice though. It'd be really nice and a lot more comfortable. A lot more room, bigger bathroom, bigger everything. It'd be kind of cool to get a. Let's see his van. Whose van's junk? Whose van is junk, Tasha? But yeah, we are live, folks. We are coming to you live from just the very beginnings of Northwest Phoenix, because we're basically at Deer Valley and I-17 right now. Deer Valley and I-17. So we're doing pretty good here. Yeah, far north extreme. Yeah, far northwest. But the very beginnings of it, because there's I-17 right there. That's your interstate to get you up to Flagstaff, Sedona, a bunch of different places. Crown King, Prescott. All this takes you up that direction. This highway here. And then you get the Carefree Highway. There's a bunch of, stops. There's Home Depot, and you got a dispensary there. You can pick up some goodies at the dispensary, You can do that and then hit the highway, man. Hit the hay. Yeah. Well, here comes a truck. A truck's coming. He's coming. I think I'm gonna have to move, guys. Hold on a second here. Hold on, I'm gonna move. I think he's coming. Hold on, yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him. I think I hear him. Yep, that's him. Yeah, I'm gonna move, guy. I'm gonna move out of here. Don't worry about it. Hold on, let me get out of here. Hold on. Yeah, let me do this. Let me get out of his way. I'm gonna let him back up in there. We're gonna let him do what he's gotta do. I moved. He can go in there. Like I said, the truck's gonna start coming in now. Be back behind here. Hold on. Be back up right here. Let me go forward this way. This guy will take off. I don't know where he goes, but maybe I should follow him. Let me go behind him. I'll let him have the room. It's all the same company. It's their spots. I'm not gonna hog up their spots. There you go. He probably waved to me. I waved to him. I waved to the truck driver. Now I can go in there. It's all the yellow. Yeah, it's all their territory. I'm just hanging out. But if I see him come in, I'm gonna let him have the spot. It's their spot anyway. Obviously, they run the roost here. So yeah, I got out of his way. Yeah, they're all the same company. I'm not sure what company they are. Not sure. But, it is their spot. You know what I'm saying? It is their spot. If I don't say so myself. I'm behind this dude, so I grab the phone here. Don't mean to jolt the phone too much, let me zoom it out so it's not bouncy, Let's see, God people must be sick of smelling your black tank. Oh, you can't smell it. You can't smell it at all, actually. No, there's no smell to it. Because I got chemicals. I put chemicals in there that break it up, make it smell better. It doesn't smell at all. It's like there's not even a black tank on here. Seriously. Let's see, you're refusing to dump your own. No, I got a waste tank coming Tuesday. A waste tank. It's a tank. It holds 42 gallons. I'm going to dump the tank in that. And then we're going to take that with a car to the dump station, and we're going to bring up 50-foot hose, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to make it easy. It's going to be see, this is our first test to test this system out. Because I've never done it this way. So, yeah, we'll just dump my tank into the plastic thing with the wheels. We get a piece of, we get a couple stakes, like tent stakes. Stake them down so the wood can't move. And then, yeah, just roll the damn thing up the wood with the with the handle and the rope, you know, and then we can get inside the vehicle, pull the seats down up in the front, down flat, and then run some cardboard or whatever up in there. Maybe tarp, I don't know. Get a nice big piece of tarp in there, you know, so it keeps it all nice and clean. And yeah, then that way, and then when we get the thing up in, and we take the piece of wood, and we put it over the top of it, you know, we just lay it over the top, and then we slide it out when we need to get it out again. So I'm gonna rinse this thing out good. So I'm gonna bring Dawn soap. And yeah, I'm gonna put some Dawn soap in there, and we're just gonna let it evacuate when we get to the free dump station, and then grab the 50-foot hose, and we're just gonna I'm gonna dump some soap once it's emptied out. I'm gonna put a whole bunch of Dawn soap in there, some good antibacterial soap, and then dump it in there, and then rinse it out, man. Rinse it out and just leave the hose on it going into the septic, and just let it run. You know, with the water, that's why it's going to rinse out really good. And then once you get it all rinsed out really good, after about 10-15 minutes, I'd say about 10 minutes, you shut the valve off, and then you pull the valve, and you'll empty the thing out perfectly clean, you know, come out. It's already going to be clean because it's going to be sitting there rinsing with soap for like 10 minutes. And then it'll be nice and clean, be ready for the next time, you know. We get about 3 of these things on, you know, and with 3, you're good, man. You don't need some big, you know, outhouse thing out there. You don't need that. It'd be nice to have one, but just build a little outhouse. You can build one real easy. You know, you can just buy a metal shed, put it together, and you can do it that way too. And then you just go inside that and do your business and get the heck out. Put all your particles in there, like your peat moss and, you know, sawdust, whatever, what have you. And that's how you do it, man. You build a nice box, nice comfortable box, and you put a bucket, 2 buckets. You leave 2 bucket sizes in there. Put the plastic bag on there. You're good for what? You know, 5, probably 10 times you can go. But yeah, if you get a diverter where you piss out, you just use the urinal. You build the urinal thing and with the rubber tube and let the piss go outside. In other words, don't put the piss in with the crap. There's a separator that you could buy for that you could do that. So. Yeah, look at all that truck. See how those trucks all lined up? Check this out. Look how perfect they're lined up. Look at that. These guys are so good. Their trailers are like basically almost touching. And then when I was in there, they backed up in there and they were like right up on me. I mean, literally I could reach in a foot. The trailer was 1 foot from my RV. 1 foot. And I was able to touch their trailer. That's incredible. These guys are good at what they do, man. They're good. Let's see. Is this a joke? What's a joke? What's a joke here, DJ? Who is DJ in the first place? How did we get him in here? Tasha, you here? You're the trash taker out here, so somebody's going to cause an issue in here, and they're going to have to go, you know. Let's see, why don't you just... Let's see, what are you saying here, Tasha? Why don't you just drive to the dump station? You know, I wish I could, but I can't with the RV, the condition. It needs to get the converter done first. That's why we're going to do it that's why we're going to do it this way. Besides, we need to learn how to do this anyway, because I'm going to have to do it when I get up north. Because it's got to be done. You got to know how to do this stuff. You got to be prepared. I've never done this part of it, but like I said, I'm going to clean it out real good with good soap. Keep a 50-foot of hose and what's his face's car, you know, or whatever vehicle, however you want to call it. And we just roll it up with some plywood. We get 2 tent stakes, heavy duty, hammer it into the ground. And do that. And I think that works pretty good, you know. Hammer it in the ground and then roll the damn thing up, you know. You know, go over the top of the wood. Make sure you get it. You can make a little plane on the plywood where it kind of sticks to the cardboard, or sticks to the carpet, I should say. And then when you stake it out, it's gonna be perfect. You just roll it right inside, and then when we need to, we roll it right back out. You know, it's that simple. So it's not rocket science. It really isn't. People want to make it rocket science out of emptying. Jasmine Star's in here. How's it going, Jasmine? How you doing? How's everybody doing, really? I think Chris is going to chase you around Arizona, dumping your. Around here there just isn't. I mean, I think there's a place not too far from here. I'm just not sure. I'd have to do a lookup. Sandy dumps are free. If you could go to a sandy dump, the closest one for that is like 83rd Avenue and about Peoria. There's a free one right there. But let's see, good thanks. RV's not fixed, but it's a lot better than what it was. It could drive. It's drivable, but I got to get the calisthenic converter taken out, drilled out, something. You know, I got to talk to Chris about that. I'm gonna wait to hear back from him. So, gonna be patient here. Go to Walmart. Buy the 9-inch high pressure with one in section. I don't have room for all this stuff, guy. It'd be nice to have one, like say at the up north, you know. Be nice, but those are added expenses I don't need right now. You know, I could 50 foot of hose. I already got 50 foot in here already as I speak. You know, though I don't want to ever get it out of here. I like to leave it in here, but I think I'll get it in a situation where I can, reach the hose and connect it to a water source where the dump station is, and we'll rinse everything off really good, man. It'll be perfect. It'd be perfection. Let's see, we'll call it perfection. Screw all this, dump this for the deep stuff. You can clean your dashboard to start. Well, you know what? I'm not worried about the dashboard right now. I'll deal with that another time, another place. So, yeah, we'll deal with that when the time comes. We're just not quite there yet. I'm not dealing. I got other worries to worry about right now. So, Ken's Back Road Channels. See, he's in here. Let's see, big as little broom hands. Yeah, I got a broom in here. I got a dustpan. I got that. I also got a 1.5 vacuum that I can use too, that sucks up really good. So I got everything I need. I can't really fit any more, but we got to empty some stuff out. I don't want to keep emptying and equaling what's in here. Got to get it out and keep it out. Got to empty this thing out. Is what we got to do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. Well, as soon as I know the weather is good, we got a good break. Right now, it's probably pretty dry. The snow's probably melted, and it's probably dried up somewhat. So that's something I can look into. I'll look at, I should say. I call up there and find out the conditions first, just to see. This thing has to climb a hill, but I'd rather much empty this thing out in Scott's, or I should say, other person's vehicle. We're going to empty everything in that vehicle, and do that, and then get out what It'll be like three trips, but if you're going up there anyways, then we just load up the car, get everything out of the car, load up what's in here, and get what we can get out, and then make another trip, and then make another trip. I think 3 trips will get everything out of here, no problem. 3 trips, everything will be out. Everything. Except for the solar generator, and that's what I want to keep in here. So, because it needs to charge up. It charges from the solar panels. I know my solar system is way stronger than that other solar system out there. So that I know. And it's only going to get better with time. Time will tell the story. Let's see, Davey, how long have you lived in the RV? 4.5 years, guy. 4.5. I'm a true nomadic. I'm a true camper at heart. I've been besides having this, I've done a lot of tent camping, which I know I can't do anymore in my condition. Just can't do it. Got to be able to get up off the ground and pick yourself up, and it's a tough thing, you know. Tough way to live, you know. I think you're living out of your rig too, aren't you? If you come down here, man, you got to come join me for a couple days, man. You come have dinner or something. Hang out at a restaurant, you know. Share pizza or something, you know. Get something. Steakhouse even. We can go to the steakhouse. Frickin' have a nice steak meal with some nice garden salad and all the fixings, and it'll be pretty good. I was thinking about making spaghetti today, you know. But I don't have any ground beef out. I'm thinking, yeah, the ground beef I got is frozen. So if I take out a thing of hamburger, which I should, let it sit out for a couple days, and then that way I can cook. I could turn that hamburger into. I was thinking about making some lasagna next. I just don't have the noodles for it. But if I could make it to a store, I could do it. You know. Davey is tough. Who's this dude? There's a guy coming out here in the truck. Yeah, people come out here and they hang. Good place to come, man. This is cool right here. Nobody cares. Nobody cares that we're here. Nobody does. I just don't want to sleep over here. I'd love to. I just don't want to knock on the freaking window at 3 o'clock in the morning. I know the cops won't bother me at Cracker Barrel, but they could bother you here. Could bother you potentially, you know. I just don't like knocks on the freaking window at 2 o'clock in the morning. Hey, you gotta move, you know. It's like, then the only place I can move, it might be full, you know, and I won't be able to fit in there, you know. So that's an issue too, you know. Let's see. We bought another house, but I stayed in the motorhome. In the driveway, I couldn't stand my. That's funny. Couldn't stand your ex-wife, you know. I do the same thing. I you know, because I can, you know, one thing good about, you know, a motorhome is you could drive away and get away. If you don't like somebody, you can leave. So all you gotta do is just drive away. Let's see. If someone knocks, draw on them immediately. Usually cops, if anybody's knocking, it's usually a cop. Usually. I'm in Phoenix, so it'd be a Phoenix cop. So Phoenix cops don't play around. They're pretty strict. I understand what the Phoenix cops are all about. Believe me, I do know. Davey, you need to get a real mobile guy there to tell you what is wrong with your. Now I just gotta get this thing put on a monitor. That's all. Just if the light comes on, I need to know why the light's on. Like I decided, he was gonna come in here. There's a van back over there. Look, let's see where he goes. He's looking for see, you know, they're looking for places to hang out. He's gonna go back to Cracker Barrel. Yeah, he's gonna go back to Cracker Barrel, whatever. Who's that? Is that a cop? No. Oh, it's a propane guy. Marigas. You could pay a guy to come out to your rig and fill your tank up. A mobile guy. Probably charge you a little more, but probably do it. they call what is that called? Mara something? Mara. God, I can't remember. I got to remember that, you know. Propane guys. And you know, can have them keep me topped off, you know. Yeah, they can just come. I can have them come to me. You could also dump your tank that way too, but I couldn't find anybody. If you guys could look somebody up in the Phoenix area, North Phoenix, dumping your tank, you know, but they mobile dump tank person or something on that order. You know, that's a Bronco that's the back's been taken off. Wow, that's something there. Kind of converted it to like an open truck, you know, a little bit. There's a car with a rack on the back. It's got a wheelchair. So yeah, I mean, I need to get a wheelchair, but one with bicycle tires, so that way I could ride in this dirt, you know, and get around if I had to, you know. If I have to go a long distance, I just roll the damn thing out and get over to Denny's, you know, or the Waffle House. The Waffle House would be easier to get into. Chris is the leading authority, and well, he's paving the way, that's for sure, for now. But yeah, things could actually get a lot better if I become a authority figure for my friend. I don't want to give his name out, but if I become his authority figure, that hey, you know what? The state of Arizona will pay me for that. You know, so it'd be like it's having a job. You know, I have him come in and camp out. You know, he could stay on my stay on the property and do work. You know, physical work. You know, and build chairs and tables and picnic benches and put lights up. There's just cutting trees, you know, that need to be cut down, and you know, we clean it up. We clean up like 2 acres of land, and then I could actually store horses on the property and get paid for it to store the horses. It's another option. Yeah, you just make it a little stable, and you know, and then you take rent off of them, you know, so that they want to store their horses. Just have them put up the fence, you know, and then just don't charge them for a couple months, and then charge them. I got to find some ways to make some income, you know. Got to make income. I got to take care of business, you know. Got to pay the bills, you know. Pay the bills. Let's see, what do we got here, folks? Jeffrey Lebowski. Jeffrey Lebowski, you know, that name sounds like you'd be a NASCAR driver, you know. Doesn't it, folks? Doesn't it sound Lebowski? There's the Jeffrey Lebowski coming around the corner. He's been past the 18 car. He's coming around the corner. He's getting around the corner. He's getting around the corner. He's gonna pass. It looks like he just squeezed it in. Jeffrey Lebowski made the run. He made the pass. Now he's up in the lead, and so let's just see. Lebowski's holding the lead currently, and we got Rodriguez trailing just behind with car number 18. Yeah, see what I could do? I could even broadcast a NASCAR thing. You know, why don't you go park on your property? Because I'm not. Yeah, I will be doing that. Jasmine, I'm going to be doing it, but I have to wait. It's too cold up there right now. But as soon as it warms up and I get this thing good shape, you know, we get the converter and we get it welded on, and we get things situated. Yeah, things will be much improved. So we got to do that. And I think that now I know how I've been blowing these gaskets out, you know, because it's just been because of the heat factor coming through the exhaust pipe. Yeah, that's an issue. When it's blogged up, you got to take care of it and get put the new converter. I drilled a new one out though. I drill it out, that way I can't have another problem. Yeah, once you drill that sucker out, then it's not going to be an issue. Yeah. It's Jasmine. He can't go to his land because there's no one out there to wash his feet for him. I have to have Jasmine. I have wound care going on right now. I got foot care going on right now, and so it's very important I keep that up and keep healing this foot till it completely heals up. That's what we're doing. That's why I'm here. But when the time comes, I will be moving up to the north situation, northern Arizona. I will be going up to the Flagstaff area. So, Flagstaff, I am coming, but not quite yet. Give me about... I'll be the first one up there. I'll be the first nomad in the Flagstaff area. Guarantee you that. I'll try to get there like the middle of April. I think I'll be the first one. I'm just gonna I got another heater on the property. I got a buddy heater, a small one. So I got a hose. I got the propane tank. So I could hook that up inside here and have an extra heater, to keep warm in here. So, and I'm sure that little one will do the job. With the Wave 3 and the other, I think that'll keep me warm. It'll work, get me in Cracker Barrel, seeing my doctor, and get my prescriptions. It's easy to get up there. I just pull up in the driveway, and they come out and they hand deliver it, That's a simple way of dealing with stuff, Yep. Yeppers, let's see, drill a bunch of holes in it for now. Yeah, well, that's what I got to do. I'd say we just drill the damn thing out. I got to talk to Chris about it, drill it out. Get it drilled out, and then we're good, Get all that crap out of it, shake it out, drill it, shake it, drill it, shake it. You don't want that sucker getting hot and bogging up, that's what happens with these damn things. There's a reason why it's doing it. It's running rich. It needs to be, the fuel system, I think, needs to be cleaned out. The ejectors probably could use a cleaning, injection system cleaner, You can run that right through your gas. Just pour a couple cans of that stuff in there, and it'll clean them right up. Just give it a couple tanks of gas, Run it through tanks of gas. That'd probably clean it up pretty good. And then it'll clean up the generator too. It'll clean the carburetor on that as well, because it runs through the fuel system. So that'll work out pretty good, actually. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Are Jewish people perpetual victims, Davey? It seems like they are. It seems as though they are. I don't know what is it with Jewish people. I have nothing against anybody. So what are these Nazis that are causing this problem? Are we having a resurgence of Nazism? Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know, but it needs to stop. Forget picking on I gotta get my card, my new debit card, and I need to get we're gonna get that new device. It's gonna take up probably Scott's back of his vehicle, but that's what we got to do. And then he could drive me to the place. We'll bring the 50-foot of hose. We'll buy an extra 50-foot, keep in his car all times, and then we just rinse out the freaking black tank thing. Keep soap back there. Keep some Dawn soap and a big bottle of it. Just not be cheap with it and just buy it. And I'm not going to be cheap. I'm going to buy the biggest bottle. I don't care if it costs $20. I'm going to do that, and then we'll dump once I drain it out into the free sewage at the station. Then I'll put a bunch of soap in there really good, and then I'll rinse it out. I'll just leave it, just leave the hose attached, and that way it's cleaning the hose too. The hose is getting clean because all that soap's going through. It's going to be perfect. It's just a perfect situation for this kind of thing. And then you do the same thing when you get to wherever you got to go, to, let's say, to wherever you live. You could do the same thing. Yeah, you could rinse it out, Yeah, it's not a big... You just take it to a place where they got a water spigot, and you rinse the thing out, clean it up thoroughly, you know, or it just gives you another option to dump what you got in your rig into that to take to a dump station so that you're empty, and it'll leave you good for another 3 weeks. I'd say 2 weeks. So after 2 weeks, just dump it. Every 2 weeks, just dump it. Every 2 weeks. So twice a month, you make an arrangement to dump the tank. Twice. That's just what you do. Yeah. Good observation. What's Tasha saying here? Enough sewage talk. I love to talk about sewage. I love to talk about it. It's a good subject, you know. When you're full, your tank's full, that means you're full of shit. That's what it comes down to. But that's proper term for it because that's what it is. But, you know, and we're a Christian channel. We are. We're a Christian-based channel because we are. We can be. And we will. We always will. We always will be. I'm going to work better at this, believe me. I'm going to get into some more preaching stuff. And, you know, once I get the secondary thing, I'll be pulling up scriptures and reading them. And this is going to make me a lot better, too. It's going to be like reading, you know, it's like reading a list, you know, or a food list or whatever, any kind of list. And it makes you memorize it. It helps you to memorize better too. So it works out good that way as well. Davey, you are a lot like Anne Frank, stuck in a small space. And SOL, are you? Let's see, I have 7 deadly sins. You check the majority. You know, we're all sinners. You know, we can't be perfect. You know, I'm just going to let you know that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I never did say I was perfect. But I got to repent sins. They're hard. It's hard to make it to heaven if you need to get there. It's a very hard thing to get. You know, so people like a person like Camo Dave. Can you say he made it to heaven? I'd say probably not. You know, it's too bad, but that's what happens. Let's see, I was talking about Jewish people and Nazis, not sewage. Sewage is wherever. Yeah, sewage is, you know, something you got to deal with every day, you know. It's everybody's day of life, you know. You go eat somewhere, you know, you got your food, your body's got to digest it. If you have a snake cage, the snakes you're going to have to clean it out. You know, there is no dump station for them. You're the dump station. You have to empty the sewage. Watch the snake channels, and you'll see that. Let's see, sewage is not extreme enough. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll do a video on how to empty the tank. You know, as a handicapped person, I'll show you how a handicapped does it. I'll do that. That'll be a good video for other handicapped people to show you what you could do in an RV. You know, just what you could do with an RV. It's not Christian to talk about. You're right. It's not. You know, so it's not a good thing. Right. I agree with you on that. You know, that's a sin. Shouldn't do it. So even everybody else that talks about that particular person needs to not talk about them, because what they're doing is they're sinning when they're doing it. Sometimes you don't realize what you're doing until you do it, until somebody acknowledges that you did it. And then they point it out. Then I know what I did wrong, you know. So I appreciate that information, because I won't mention him anymore. So why not just get a bucket, eliminate the black tank drama? What, you have a bucket, Tasha? Is that how you never did do a video on how you empty your waste? Now, how do you do that? What do you do with a 5-gallon bucket? How do you do it? I want an explanation on how you do that. What do you do? Do you put a trash bag in? Do you get a Walmart bag? What do you do? What do you use? Do you use, what kind of material do you use to put in there? Good question, right? These are all good questions, for people out there that need to know these things, Teach people, whatever. Teach them. I have a fifth wheel that is permanently located at my yard. Grateful for that. Grateful for all your insights, Davey. I appreciate it. I try to do what I can to help people, Any way I can help somebody or an individual or extremist, minimalist, we try to help people, as best we can. Like a handicapped guy, I'll show you how to handle the black tank when you're handicapped, what you got to do. I'll show you that. I'll make a video. I'll make a secondary part video on when you get a cassette, an extra device to take out your black tank because you're full and your vehicle's maybe broke down. This is what you do. We'll do a video on this is what happens when you can't empty your black tank. You can't get somebody out to empty it, but you got to use your device, your black tank, but you can't. So you have to buy the extra cassette, which I'm going to show you in the next video. It'll be a part 1 series. There'll be a part 2. Unless I could get it all in one video. But yeah, we'll drive up. We'll show you how we loaded it up. We'll empty. I think it'll be good to empty it right out here in this field. I'll turn the vehicle the other direction, and we'll make sure we empty it. I got the proper hose to do all this, and so we'll have it so that nothing can leak out. And I'll put the hose in a 5-gallon bucket. So I'll do that. So we'll put that in with some plastic in it first. Then we'll put the hose in there with the fitting. Put the lid on it and we'll mark it. I don't know. I got to get some kind of Sharpie marker, which I don't have. So we'll mark it sewage hose connector, and then we need to get a device to ratchet tie it down in the back outside on the side where I have to walk with the safety rail, and then I grab that bucket, bring it to where my chair is, and then I got to use my walker to put the other part of it into the sewage connector. I'll do a video on all this. I'll definitely make a video. It's not going to be easy. It's very difficult to just get it, into the hole. First of all, you got to put your chair there. So you start with your chair there, and then hook up that, and then grab your chair, walk with the walker and the chair to the location on your RV, and then you hook that up and you pull the handle. It's that simple. Or you handle and it empties. Can't explain it any better, but we'll do a video on it. We'll show you. You'll learn something. We're here to help. This channel's here to help. We want to help people, so that even handicapped people too. So if you're handicapped, I'm going to show you what another handicapped guy does and how he does it. And why he does it. We'll show you. We'll give you all the answers to everything. So to benefit any kind of handicap, no matter where or how they do their business, But we'll do that. Let's see, blank judged many people, and now he stands before the only Revelator Phoenix. Yeah, you're right. I was one of those people that was judged. I was judged by this one particular individual. Yeah, I was judged by him. So it's a bad deal it's a bad day for it. He didn't get a chance to clean things up before he left. He didn't know he was going to die. He didn't know. He had no clue he was going. None of us know when we're going to die. We don't know until until the Lord pulls the plug on us. And sends us off, to where we got to go, It's crazy. I am, but do everything for myself. I try to do everything, but I know that tank's going to be super heavy. I know that. Because water weighs 8 pounds per gallon, okay? So you figure a 40-gallon tank at 8 gallons, do the math, it's 300 something freaking pounds. It's a lot of weight. You got to have 4 wheels. You got to have strong wheels so it don't freaking break, you know. I looked at a couple of these things, and I know that the Barker was the strongest of all. It lacked a little bit of the mobility that the other one is, but it's got a couple things extra that the other one doesn't come with, you know. And that's a Rhino. Rhino has good products. I'm not saying they don't. They do. I might buy a Rhino product too, just to see which one I like better, but I'll keep them both, you know, so I can trade off. When I fill one, I know I got another one to fill up. But you don't want to get it to that. You want to dump it as soon as you fill it. Get the thing cleaned out. Get it ready for the next time. Be ready after 2 weeks. Dump that frickin' thing. It won't be as heavy. If you do it in 2 weeks rather than 3 weeks, you'll make a difference, you know. It won't be nearly as heavy. Because when you piss in it because you're mixing the solids with the liquids. That's just what you have to do. Some people go, oh, gross, gross, oh, it's so gross. Who cares how gross it is? It's life. You know, some people are fortunate to have a flushing toilet, you know. It just flushes down. But when it clogs up, it sure gets messy, doesn't it? Sure does. You know, you got to keep a funnel. You got to keep, keep something there that in case you block it up, you can get down into the plumbing, 6 feet, 6 or 7, maybe 10 feet, and that'll, unclog it, and you can flush it the next time, But it's one of those things, It's one of those things. It's part of life that we all go through. Let's see. See, I want to fight God. I'm made in His image, so it should be a pretty fair fight. So if you fight God, if that's your choice, and that's your choice. That's what you do. I don't tell you how to do things or what to do. We don't do that in this channel. You make up. It's a people of their own choice. You make choices in life. I'm not a judge here. I'm just a regular guy that's dealing with his own life. And I deal with my life, and you guys deal with your own life, and the best way you feel fit to do it. And you do it. That's just all there is to it. So how else can I explain things? I don't. Because I explain them just the best as I can, Ken's backroad travels, he's a cool dude, he does his thing, and he's cool. He's cool about everything, What is wrong with your RV holding tank? Nothing's wrong with it. It's just that it's full. It's got to be emptied, and I don't drive this vehicle, until I get the converter, the calisthenic converter drilled out or whatever, however we got to do it. Because I know it's the calisthenic converter because I can hear. I've got good ears. I know what the last one did. So they get hot and the stuff inside break up. It's like there's the fuel mixture. If it's just wrong, if it's just not right, then even a spark plug wire could cause the problem. Just one. So you gotta take a look at the spark. I don't think I'm arcing because I can just tell by driving that it's got full power almost. But sewage talk is a vital. Yeah, sewage talk is a vital part of life, So I told you, Davey, the $9 pressure wand from Walmart was already. Let's see, you have to. Rep will clean it up. Power washer will, it'll do a good job, but we just don't have room for all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I see your point. I do see your point. Please see my above question, Davey. Hold on, I gotta look here. I gotta do some looking here. I'm missing some stuff here. DJ, please. What's it say? Please see my above question. See if I can find it first. Sewage talk is a vital part of life. Yes, it is. I agree. You know, and I like showing people how to handle that, because a lot of people don't know how to deal with it and they flip out, you know. So I'm going to show you a way to do this when your black tank. Okay, here's the situation right now. My tank is full. It's only got 1 inch left, and we're gonna get my container Tuesday. Not today, but next Tuesday. And when I get it, we're gonna empty this sucker, and we're gonna do it. And I got the proper hoses, I got the proper fittings. We're ready to deal with it. And we'll just show you something I want to show you how I deal with it. How does a handicap guy deal with this thing, you know? And we'll do it. It'll just be a handicap video on how look at these birds drinking the water. See, they're taking a bath too. Look at. They're even giving themselves a bath. They give themselves a bath, they drink some water, and they take off. How smart these birds are. There's one last bird in there. He's actually out of the lake. Well, here comes the truck. See, they all start coming in about now. Yeah, I don't know, I'm hoping I'm not in his way. It takes a bit to whip it around and park it. He's gonna pull around and he's gonna come in straight. I'm gonna watch how he does. Now let me show you how these truck drivers work here. Let me just do a video on this so you can see. Watch what he does. Watch how carefully how he does this. Look how close he gets his nose right up on that other truck right there. See? I might be in his damn way. I don't know. Hopefully not. Now, I think he's got enough room. But I'll be in the room when it comes out over here, maybe. Because look how far, I want to watch how far he's got to do this. Hold on. Yeah, he comes all the way up. Now watch this. Look at his tires. It's gonna get dusty here. That guy's gonna be tight. He's gonna be butted up with that other dude. Is what's gonna happen. It's gonna be perfect too. He's got it down pat. Look at that. Look at how he did that. See? Now he's going to turn the wheels this way. He'll probably straighten out a little bit. He might. I don't know. See what he does. Just see what he does here. Hold on a second. Let me blow it up a little bit better. There you go. He's pretty tight in there. Look at how he did. See how quick he did that? He did that in like 3 minutes. If I had to do that, I'd be here all freaking day trying to get that trailer. Heck, mine's hard enough as it is. But yeah, I think he's situated there. So let's see. Break the grill out. Now I can't bring the grill out. Not out here. I don't think I could do it here. It'd be nice if I could. I can just cook it inside. Yeah, I got everything I need to cook it inside. Let's see, Davey Yell at him to straighten the wheels. He left them to the left. Let's see what's for dinner. I don't know. I was thinking about, I don't know, a salad or something, you know, something simple. Now he's tight. I mean, he's right up on that dude, you know. Yeah, he could straighten out a little bit better, but I think he's good the way he is. The next truck's going to come up right in this water here. It's going to come up like halfway up in here. Here comes another truck. Look. Check this out. They're all coming now. Watch him. Education. How to back trailers up. He's going to do a circle. He drives in. He's going to do a little circular motion. He's going to come up and he's going to butt up on that other nose of that truck, that other semi, and then he's going to whip it out this way all the way straight, and then he's going to back it in. He's going to turn his wheels the opposite direction to get the trailer to go straight, and then he's going to kind of straighten it out a little bit with the tires. And then at the tail end, he's going to move the tires. Well, I'll just let him. I'll let him show us. He'll show us how it's to be done. There we go. Watch it. See, he got right up on that dude. Right up on him. Now he's got to come all the way straight. Let's watch what he does. He's coming all the way up almost to that guy. Well, he's about 20 foot from that trailer. So he comes all the way up in there. I might have to move. For the next guy, I think I'm going to have to move. Now watch the way he does this. He's got the tires. He pulls that in. He gets that trailer lined up. He knows exactly where he's got to get it. Look how perfect. I mean, that's just how good they are, man. And he's got that. He's right up on that other guy. Now he's going to turn it. I think he was a little off. He wasn't exactly perfect, but this wasn't as straight. If I were him, I'd go straight. Straighten it out, but I don't think he'll do that. Wait, maybe he will. He moved it up a little bit. I think he's good. Yeah, he's good the way he's good right where he's at. So I got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 trucks in there so far. This will all be filled up. Even where I'm at, they're going to take my spot too. So, but anyway. It is what it is. Until it isn't anymore. Let's see. Go start a fight. This is their territory. I'm not taking their territory. I'm just hanging out here. It's a good hangout. I mean, I could hang out here. It's perfectly fine, you know. What I need to do is get a funnel and mount a funnel back here, and with a big long rubber tube, run it through the hole of the refrigerator vent in the back, and then put the hose through there and pee right in the funnel. And then that way all the pee goes in there, you know. That takes care of that problem, you know. There's my pee inverter, you know. Diverter or whatever, however you want to call it. Yeah. It's a motel, what's it called? Days Inn. Right across the way here. It's called the Days Inn. Then there's a Waffle House. Just right over there. There's a Waffle House right there. You know, I don't know. It's been a while since I've been at a Waffle House, you know. Denny's is pricey. I'm not going to say it's not. Everything you eat today, or today's day and age, if you're in a restaurant, you're going to pay $23 for a meal. That's what you're going to pay. You know, I can show you receipts and it'll tell you how much. Like a chicken fried steak and eggs at Denny's is about $13.89, $14. And then the coffee's another $2.87. Here comes another truck. Look, they're all coming right now. What time is it, guys? I gotta remember this time. He's gonna whip it around. I think I'm okay. He's gonna whip it around. So I just need to know what time it is, because then I know what time these guys come in here. They seem to come. It's less than 5 minutes in between each truck that came in here. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get him blown up here so I can show how he's doing this. It's gonna come all the way up into this water. Watch. Watch. Into the water about. You gotta cut those wheels really tight. The guy right behind checking out his trailer. Watch this. Got the other guy behind, so the other guy's got to kind of watch what's going on here. Let's see, where's the other truck? I can't see it. Now I can. Yeah, look at that. See, look how perfect. Yeah. Perfection, man. That was like perfectly straight. And then he'll cut the tires over a little bit. And he'll be good to go, man. Check that out. Check that out. Check it out. Life in Phoenix, Arizona, you know. Phoenix of Arizona. That's right, folks. We come to you live from Phoenix, Arizona, Mr. RV Davey. We are the king of the Phoenix of Arizona, man. We're the king. We are king of the land out here in this territory. I even beat out another particular channel here. I beat him out. Because this is my area. And it was never his. So, there you go. It was never his territory, and it's never going to be. Because it can't. It simply can't. But that's pretty cool how all these rigs, there'll be about another 5 minutes, there'll be another rig coming in here. It'll be backing up. That is impressive. I'm impressed. I'm totally impressed. That's freaking cool. The next guy is going to come all the way up, almost up to me. He's going to go into that water. He's going to come all the way up to the edge of that water right here. And then he's going to start backing up. First, he's going to cut the wheel. When he backs up, he's going to cut that trailer to make that sharp cut to the right. And then he's going to get it straightened out. And then he's going to turn his wheels the direction of that trailer and go straight in. And then he's going to straighten the wheels out after that and then take it all straight back in there. That's impressive. Not much impresses me, but that certainly does. That one. This is really cool. They're all yellow. They're like light yellow color. He shut off the rig. He's going to empty his airlines. There it goes. I heard the airlines go. There's a guy standing behind. He's probably the guy from the next truck. He's checking it out. I think they just drop the truck off and they go. Yeah, and they got their trucks, their vehicles over here, parked. Right over here, and then they drop the truck. This is their dropping spot. I know this is a cool spot now. I just need to find out. Now I need to know how many trucks go in here. How many? If it fills up all the way back over here, I want to find out how many trucks actually, just so I know how many trucks actually come in here every night. If it's just the same amount, I'm going to count them today and I'll count them tomorrow. And we'll know the difference. So there was a rig hooked up to that down over here, but it disconnected. So then there's a U-Haul place right smack back there. Then behind there is Cracker Barrel. Yep, see, he's going right to his truck. See, I'll show you. See, there he goes. He's going to go home. So, I don't know where the other cars are. I don't know if they're, I don't know, because I don't see, hold on, I didn't mean to do that. I don't know if there's anybody else, because I don't see any other trucks. Where are they parked? Maybe this is one of them. Maybe this is one of them. It's a possibility. This trailer here could be one of these truck drivers here. It's a possibility. And there's a homeless guy living underneath that first trailer. I'll show you that too. Hold on a second. The homelessness of Phoenix. Look at that. See how that There's a guy living right underneath that trailer right there. There's a homeless guy with a shopping cart, the whole 9 yards. He's got camp stove. And he's been there for like a week. So, man, so there you go. That kind of explains that you could camp right here, you know. You got good resources. Just think if you could get one of these trailers and these trucks. Think of all the homeless people. That could solve a lot of homeless problems, you know. Unfortunately, they got to take these out every morning at such and such time, you know. So, yeah, and then awful houses over here. There's an RV park over here. I don't get why you can't dump your tank over there. I don't understand it. Your RV can't be any more than 10 years old, you know. I'm like, screw that, lady. I'm just trying to dump my tank. Man, it's only going to take 3 minutes. I mean, well, I'm not going to do any harm to your park, man. But nope, can't do it. Let's see what we got here. Prayers for this. Prayer for that homeless dude out there. Yeah, prayers. Lord Jesus, protect that guy. Lord Jesus, give him a home. Get him a roof over his head. Get him a job, Lord. Help him out. Help this homeless person. In that bay number first, help him out. In Jesus' name, we say amen to that. Yeah. How about that? I thought that guy was going to leave in that blue truck, but yeah. But yeah, I'm just showing you. I can only blow this up. I'll blow it up as much as I can. Right there. He's there. I can't quite fit in there. The trailer just sits there. Eventually they're going to pull that out, I guess. I don't know when, but that guy's going to have to move then, you know. It could be happening. It could happen tonight, you know. Let's see what we got here. That's right. Let's read what we have in here first. Who be a better trucker, you think? Harvey Davy and Utasha for Coates. Who could drive one of these things? I used to know a gal that did. Jackie used to drive one of these. But then if you look at Jackie, you'd figure her out. Yeah, she was a truck driver, man. Sure. Yeah, she wasn't. I mean, she was afraid at first, you know, that driving these things, but she didn't stay doing it after that winter and on that snow. She went up on that snow and started sliding around, you know, and then she went to check if she had chains. She had no chains. She was screwed. She got in trouble. She cut into her time frame. So, yeah, they got her in trouble. I think they fired her is what I think happened, you know. Cindy blocked your number? No. How do you know that? You think she blocked my number? How would you know that? I can't send a message. It says this Verizon customer, blah, 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 blah. That's what it says. So, I don't know. Jerry's Big Rig Fluid Garden. Davy, is the black tank full or did you? No, it's not empty yet. It's gonna. I'm waiting for my my cassette adapter to come Tuesday, so we'll do it then. And then we gotta get a board. We need a board just to ride the thing up into the car, so we could deliver it to, so we could get it back out to a free dump station. And then of that free dump station, then we'll dump it. I'm gonna teach Scott how to dump these things because he's gonna learn. He needs to learn anyway, because he's gonna have to do it. It's just something he's got to do. He doesn't know it yet. Davey, why is Shimei saying for you to stop stalking her on? I don't stalk her on Facebook, okay? I do not. First of all, I don't even go into her channel. She's in a public platform, is what she is. and she's got lots of people making comments in her channel. If she clicked on you, that means you're a regular person that subscribed to her. Okay, what she did do to me, she subscribed me onto her channel. So if she wants to stop that, then the best way to do it is to just block me out of the channel. That's all you have to do. That's it. That's all I need to say on that. Say, I don't care. I don't know where her money's going, but she's giving her money somewhere. Wonder who's getting her money, because somebody is, and it's not me. Because people had to badmouth me like they did. That's what killed me. But they did it on purpose so I couldn't get any money. They do anything in their power to stop me from getting any kind of cash. Anything. That's what they do. Let them be the judge. Let them. I say let them, because then thou that shall judge shall be judged himself in the mirror of God. Yeah. So there we go. Jeffrey Lebowski, Davey, why is... Like I said, I've already explained that. I don't need to explain anymore. Because what's that say? It needs a whole top end. What needs a whole top end? Then why the picture... Let's see, what's this say? Then why the picture... Let's see, what's it saying? Then why the picture of... whatever, of a piston? I don't know, because people are posting bull crap is what they're doing. I don't know. Who is Shimei? You know what? I don't care who Shimei is. We're not even going to mention that person's name, okay? So that particular person just became a particular person of no interest. So we're not going to talk about them. So let's just let it go. That channel's... We're not going to think about it anymore. It was blown when I got it. Oh, Tasha's talking about her mini bike? I don't know. Maybe she is. Looks like she had to replace a piston. Probably only one. Yeah, Chinese stuff it blows up easy, and it's replaced easily at a cheaper rate, you know? That's just how things work out. It's the law of the authority, the authoritative of goddess or something, you know? No, so yeah, so that's how that works. We got 24 people in the house right now. We're not doing too bad. I haven't seen any more trucks come in. Like usually about every 5 minutes they come in here. Maybe that's it, because that last guy drove his vehicle, and I think there might be one more truck, and then the rest of the trucks would be just trucks trying to pull off the road, you know. And then I don't think, because they could possibly take a spot here, but I don't know. Hard to say what they'll do, you know. It's their own, you know, it's their parking spot. They all park. So they all have connections to this property, obviously. So, but anyway, it is what it is. But it's a good spot back in here, it really is. And I don't think anybody even knows about it. There's a gas station up there. I think it's a Circle K gas station. Not sure. Gas is about, what, $3.60, $3.69, anywhere from $3.60 to $3.60, $3.70, whatever, for regular gas. I think the diesel's like, I don't know, I'm not sure what diesel is. I usually don't look at the price of diesel, though. Be nice to have one of these rigs, wouldn't it, to camp in? You have one of these suckers built out. That'd be pretty high, but that'd be hard to you know, go to Denny's or somewhere. Where you gonna park, you know? It says no parking off to the side. I mean, I just don't see how easy it would be. I could see how difficult it would be, but not easy, you know? But we got, what, 21 people in the house? We got Ken's back. It dropped here in the south. It's 279 here. 279. It's a whole $1 more here. Whole $1. Let's see. Be back in the few. In a few, maybe. Okay, Tasha might be back. She might not. Who knows? Let's see. But heading out there. Where are you heading to, Ken's Backward Travels? See, Street Life's in there. Think it only got one. Let's see, Ken's. I know why. I switched to my van. It gets 27 miles in the gallon. Yeah, when if you have to travel, I don't know. The tribe members don't seem to bother them. Gas could be, what, $10 a gallon. They still pay it. They don't care. They just pay it. With no thought about it. Who cares? They say, who cares? We'll pay for it. Because we don't care. It seems like some of these people are millionaires. It just gets me why they want to live like this. Because if I had $1 million, I'd be living in a house. Seriously. To me, that's a lot easier than this. That's for sure. This is rough life, man, like this. Glendale maybe a new... Let me see what Glendale's going to do. Hold on a second, I'm trying to read here. Glendale's very strict, okay? First of all, Glendale made a new law that anyone parked... a new law that anyone parked in a vacant lot is automatically trespassing. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, so, what about Walmart? Wouldn't that be trespassing too? So, that's a vacant lot. Well, it's not vacant. I mean, if you're in Glendale, you gotta really know your P's and Q's when you come into this town. This town is not easy on RVers. It is not. That's why I go to Cracker Barrel. Because they allow you to do it. Most places do not. I found one place, and it's quite a ways away to drive. I don't want to even try it. Until I get the cat fixed, then I know I'm... I like to replace the fuel filter, and I think I should be good, Let's see. Good evening. Good evening, Arizona 123. Good evening. Revelator Phoenix. I agree. It seems illegal for the Glendale police to enforce a law that goes against Supreme Court ruling. Yeah, it's like they're like I said, these cops are going out of bounds with what they do. I got caught in Glendale once at Walmart's parking lot, and they got me out of there. But yeah, I had my head gasket was leaking, or my head was leaking actually. The water jacket was drilled out accidentally, and it leaked. I had to carry, literally 11 gallons of water in this thing. What a freaking drag that was. I managed to do it. Don't ask me how, because I could walk. That's how I could do it. I couldn't do it if I tried today. So I park in Tempe, where I go see my dad. No issues. Oh, your dad lives in Tempe? Okay. Tempe. Somebody used to call it Tempe. Is that called Tempe or is it called Tempe? I've always known it to be Tempe, okay? That's the way I've always known it to be said. But somebody else, some particular channel called it Tempe. And I tried to straighten him out, but he wouldn't do it. He just kept doing the same thing over and over again. So what can I say to that? I think any land or parking lot that taxes paid to maintain should not be would be banned from parking. And like this parking lot, I'm seeing this guy stay right here. This guy right here. I've seen this guy here for a week now. These guys are parking over there. So, you know, why not just park next to that guy? I've not seen another truck come, so I don't think there's anybody else. Unless somebody comes and picks them up, you know. That might be the situation. I've had $1 million. You'd have a nice RV, but traveling everywhere. You know, with the gas prices, it's kind of hard to just, you know, travel everywhere. You know, it's kind of hard. Revelator Phoenix. Oh, you're going to the store for your girlfriend or your wife or whatever? You're getting her. Oh, here comes another truck. I just spoke too soon, man. Spoke too soon. Here he is. About 10 minutes between this guy. Now, this dude's gonna come up on me. That dude's gonna come right up on. He waved at me too. Now he's gonna circle around, but he's gonna come up. It's gonna seem like he's gonna hit me. His nose is gonna come up about 20 feet from my rig. That's just what he's gonna do. I know it. I know what he's gonna do and how he's gonna do it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That makes 8 trucks. 8 rigs so far, 8 of them. See what he does. Man, I wish they had a salad bar somewhere, you know, but they don't. They all went out of business, man. He kind of, see how he keeps his nose? He actually pulls that straight out, like it blocks the other truck. Watch this. This is interesting. Let's see. Now he's going to straighten it out. Okay. He's going to turn on an angle. He's turning at an angle. Okay, now he's going to turn his wheels the other direction, which is going to cut that trailer over. Okay. I'm observing here closely because this could help me for future trailer, you know, for smaller trailers. You know, I can figure it out exactly how to do this. So this is interesting. Trucking company out of Phoenix, Arizona, doing this. Yeah. In case people don't know, I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. RV Davey is in the Phoenix, Arizona area. Yeah, you could say. He's got that sucker close. I mean, he's like within a foot. What? Look at that. Look at that trailer. Look how close that is. Look at that. He's right up on that dude. He's actually closer than those other guys. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna look at his nose here and see. Yeah, he's right on, dude. He's right close up. I see now he did that. Let's see, he's gonna line up that baby. Yeah, he got a little tighter. Yeah, I think. Looks like, yeah, he's definitely in tighter if you look. Watch. If you look at the other guy, he's about, I'd say he's about 40 inches from from wheel well to wheel well up in the front. I'd say 4 feet at the, and so his trailer is probably about 1.5 feet, which is about what I could do yesterday. I can reach out my hand and touch the trailer. That's how close that guy got. He got real close on me. That was kind of scary. But you know what? I was kind of, if he'd have hit me, he would have hit me, you know. Kind of my fault that I was in there. But so I knew when to leave. That's why it's important to know the time frame. When the last guy comes, you know when you can come in here and when not to come in here, you know. So, but yeah, it's a white truck. It's not yellow like the other ones. There's two of them that are not the same color. One's a dark brown and one's a white. So we got, here comes a Phoenix. Comes a Phoenix cop right there. That's a Phoenix helicopter. And they go to the Deer Valley Airport and they get stuff checked out, you know, maintenance done on their helicopters. So he's actually, what did he do? Something happened. He's checking everything out. I guess that's their job, check everything. Safety check. I wonder where he's going. Remember I talked about a truck? Somebody picking somebody up? I'm curious as to where he's gonna go. Let me see here, let me look. I don't know. Good question. It's a good question. I don't have an answer yet. So, but when I do, I'll certainly pass it on and update you guys. That's for freaking sure. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting to do a video and watching these guys back their trucks in. Now, where's this guy gonna go? I don't see a car out here. I think they're waiting for rides. Whoops, let me back out of there. I think they got a ride coming. I guess they're just waiting for the rides to show up. But these other dudes, they parked the car right out here. And see, there's not an issue with that. So that tells me you could camp here. You almost could. He's probably parked across the way here, right by the Waffle House. Let's see. Better to be slowly and split along with the oppressed and to share. What's that say? Share plunder with the proud. Okay, all right. I see what you're saying. Okay. I imagine living this life full. What's that say? Life full there, man. Okay. And then we got somebody else saying, let's see, VHN FYI, or something like that. Well, anyway, this dude, I don't know who this dude is, but he don't stay here all night. Not that I know of, you know, but I'd certainly like to find out what time frame he leaves out of here and check the time. Let me check. If I check the time, I'm afraid I'll lose the channel because I just think that this thing is that weak. It's that weak that I can't do it. But we don't have a straight jacket in here. I gotta get this thing running good enough that I can make it to Straight Jacket's house. I'm gonna work on that too this week, hopefully, and get this tank dumped, and get the other tank that I'm gonna. In other words, I'm gonna dump this tank into the other tank that I'm buying, fill it up, and take that to the dump station. The cassette. This is what we're gonna have to do anyways for the future. Yeah, future, you got to have a place to dump your tank, got to have a place. Got to. You got to find a dump station. Yeah. When you're going somewhere where you're camping, you want to make sure that you have a dump station somewhat near, I didn't have much of a choice here. Just the way things turned out. Now, if I'd have went to the other location where Walmart is, there's one at 27th Street, but man, that place is hard to dump the tank there because of the design of the black tank there, or their dump station is different. If you can pull sideways, problem is you can't because they pull too many loads. too many rigs in there and you don't have the opportunity to do something like that, you know. See, they don't care about the guy camping under their trailer. It doesn't seem like it. Time is it 3:18? 3:18 in Phoenix. You know, it'd be nice to go see a movie. There's a movie theater not too far from here, but I ain't gonna chance it. I'm just gonna stay close by where I gotta go, and so I left the location there at Cracker Barrel, and I'll come back. See, that dude's got his lights on. I don't know what his lights are on there for. That brown rig. See, his lights are on. Maybe he don't know they're on. I don't know. I didn't notice his lights were on before. The thing ain't going. It ain't running. So he's actually using his bat. That's a Peter. Looks like a Peterbilt, but I'm not sure what these are. Not sure if they're Peterbilt or what. But he's got his battery's going to go dead. I don't know if he knows that. Maybe he accidentally turned them on. It'd be a bad news, right? You got to go make a delivery and you can't, you know, how hard would it be to jumpstart the dude, you know? With one of these rigs, let me pull over and, you know, let's do that, you know. And then they find out, oh, crud, my battery's dead. We're just off I-17, which is the highway that gets you to Sedona or Flagstaff or Prescott, Cottonwood, Clarkdale, Jerome, all these places, you know. All of these places. Yeah, I'm just showing you how to boondock in the Phoenix area is what I'm doing. I'm showing you just how to do it. There's 3 Cracker Barrels in the town here. 3 of them. One is in Chandler, and one is in Glendale. Which I'm kind of curious about, because they say you can't camp in an open lot. Well, can you? I don't know. If Glendale's got some kind of law, then that might scrap, you know, Cracker Barrel over there, you know. Let's see, you have a trend that empties your crap for you. You need to better, what? Better friend than I've ever had. You have a trend that empties. You have a friend that empties your crap for you. You have to have a better friend than that. Well, I know I dump my own tank, but you know, when you got something heavy, you got to lift it. You know, you got to lift the cassette. You know, it's one of those things you got to do. Got to do it in the future anyway, for the future use. So it's something that's going to have to be done all the time, because there is no septic tank on the property. Property has no septic tank, so. Property near Flagstaff, I should say, close to Flag. Should just call it Flagstaff. Call it Flag, whatever. Flagstaff's got some dump stations, yeah. Matter of fact, at the Cracker Barrel over there, there's a dump station less than a mile away. 1 mile less. Now, I've got the proper fitting for that I bought. And it'll fit that. It'll fit their new style that they've got in there. So that's one good thing about that. My hose will actually adapt. And then I can screw it on, because it's got that screw adapter. And then it's on there solid. Then you take the other plastic piece and you put it like that. And then you take the other one off of your rig and you put a clear one on so you can see when it empties out. And you do it that way. I'll show a video on it. I'll you know, for handicap fittings and stuff like that, we'll do that. So you get that debit card straightened out again. Well, I get my debit card. I get a new one Thursday, so won't be till Friday that I actually I could get the numbers off of it Thursday, and then I could start using it Thursday. So I'm gonna straighten out the lift, so the lift debit card's correct. So we're going to do that. So we'll get that all straightened out. No trucks in the last, 5 minutes? No trucks in the last 5, maybe it's going to take 10 minutes. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait a second. Well, there's that van that camps out. He camps out back at Cracker Barrel. So, what do we got? Let's see, what do we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 9 rigs in there. We got that trailer, which is by itself, and which has been sitting there by itself. And then we have an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8. 8, there might be 9. I don't know. Last night I seen it pretty full, man. You know, when I came out of Denny's at 8:30, it was pretty damn packed. Pitch black dark, it was packed like the sardines in here. But yeah, this is cool just to hang out right here. This is cool. This is a good hangout. Glendale says you can't urban camp in a vacant lot automatically. Trespassing. You could park at, let's say in Glendale, you could park at a Whataburger, and you can have a burger there and go inside and eat and then leave. They can't stop you from that, right? Or can they? Can they stop you from giving business to another business? Can they do that? I don't think so. You know, I know I got caught by the Phoenix PD. Phoenix PD told me I was trespassing in the Walmart lot, not Walmart, with the Whataburger lot with a 99-cent store. That's what they told me. And they said, well, we're going to give you a chance to leave. I said, well, then I'm leaving. I'm out of here, man. He goes, just don't come back. I said, but what if I want a Whataburger? He goes, that's different then. See, here's somebody coming to pick somebody up. See, they're going to pick somebody up. That's kind of a drag if you because you're wasting gas that way, you know what I'm saying? Because you drop the person off, and then you gotta come pick him up. That's 2 trips. That's wasteful. The dude could just drive here and park, and he's not wasting gas. He gets out of his rig and then gets on his truck and takes off, you know. To me, that's a better solution. Unless he's picking up his wife. I don't know. What's he doing here? What is he doing here, man? You can go to Cracker Barrel, you know, and Cracker Barrel and get something to eat there. That Cracker Barrel's really good. It really is good. If I had a choice between Waffle House, this place, Denny's, or Cracker Barrel, checks all the boxes, man. It just does. How many people we got here? 17 people. We dipped off a little bit. We were like 20-something people. I can't remember how many people we had, but yeah, we had some action here to show you how trucks back their trailers in. That's a positive word of advice for potential truck drivers to be able to. This is a good place to practice. If you want to practice backing your rig in, the lot's perfect. You got to look at the lot and kind of eyeball it to see. You know, you want to be able to have it at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 2.5 truck lengths is what the field length that you need, because you need to cut all the way in and then curve it all the way out. Come into where the front of that wheel well is to your right, and then follow it straight, and then cut your wheel all the way over, and then start back in the trailer. Trailer is going to cut into that direction. It's going to cut right at the right direction, right straight in, And then you just turn your tires, just straighten them out and back it all the way in. That's all there is to it. I'd like to see one more truck do it. Just one more. That's all. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? How many people we got? 13 people? 19 people? Let's see. Glendale says... So Glendale cops, you know, you don't want to mess with the Glendale cops. You don't want to mess with Phoenix cops either. You just got to know what you can do and what you can't do. It's hard to do this life in the Phoenix. It really is. They've pretty much made it where you can't park in any lot, period. And I would say this is considered a vacant lot, but this ain't Glendale. This is Phoenix. What's Phoenix's ordinance? Look up Phoenix ordinance. Look at what the Phoenix ordinance says. They're pretty strict too. But that's why I don't park over here. That's why I go to Cracker Barrel. It's a smart thing to do. I could make spaghetti tonight. I just don't have the... it wouldn't be the same. I could make noodles. I could do that. Noodles, Parmesan, and butter. That sounds pretty good too. You know, I don't exactly need hamburger in it. I'll take some hamburger out tonight though. I'll put it in the fridge, you know. Cracker Barrel will taste like. No, I don't. I like Cracker Barrel. I like it. But you gotta talk to the Phoenix cops. Look up Phoenix ordinance. See what Phoenix's ordinance. Scottsdale, forget Scottsdale. You ain't camping anywhere in Scottsdale. Forget Scottsdale altogether. It's freaking rich man's land. You don't go there. Stay out of that town if you know it. If you get a rig, you want to stay out of Scottsdale. You don't go into Scottsdale and park, and you definitely don't camp in a Walmart in Scottsdale. You just don't. You got one Walmart that's actually on the Indian reservation, but I wouldn't do that either, especially the Indian reservation, because now you're dealing with Indian reservation laws. They got their own law, you know. So, but they got Casino Arizona. Then you got the other place. I'm trying to think. It's by Fountain Hills. I'm trying to think of the name of it. Fort McDowell. The Fort McDowell Casino. Then there's Desert Diamond Casino, which is on the west end of town. And I've camped there. You can't camp there anymore. They used to let you camp there for 10 days. They stopped all that. It must have got, the ordinance, the Glendale, because that's Glendale. So I bet you it was Glendale ordinance that took effect for that. You know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I haven't even seen Barrel English in here today. No Barrel English. She usually comes into my channel. She's not coming in. Oral, I don't see Oral Oli in here too. I've lost her. I've lost Hank Hill. I've lost Boundary Roads. Who else? I've lost there's 10 people there I've lost. Well, I don't know where they went. What is on tap for what? Supper? I don't know. I'll probably make something. I'll probably make something to eat tonight. I was thinking noodles, but I don't have that much water, you know. I like to make sure I get a gallon. I don't have a way to replenish the water, you know, once I use it. So I try to go eat. I try to ease off of the pasta stuff, you know, because it's just too hard to. I can't replace the water, is what it is. So if I could go to a spout up in the front and just fill up a water jug for 25 cents, I guess I could do that. But I think they've upped the price to 35 cents, 40 cents for a gallon of water or something. Some highway robbery price. I'd like to go to a Whataburger one night, you know, at 43rd Avenue, and because they do car races out there, if they still do. I'm going to have to check into that. That'd make an interesting video. They're like little NASCAR, miniature NASCAR. I'm running out of power here, guys. I'm going to have to shut it down. I totally forgot I'm not plugged in here. So hold on a second here. Let me. If I could do this. This sucks. I don't know if this is a C adapter or what. What is this cord? Nah.